is a warrant of ejectment that has been issued against Jason Noah. Mans is out here putting 10,000 rand bounties on people's heads, yet he's being evicted out of his place of business. Let me explain what this document means. FBI, open up! Jason Noah, whom I thought I was going to see at FMAS this year, as I did last year, he recently got evicted out of his place of business. This is a serious bad look on him, and I want us to go through this document, then I'll explain it afterwards so that you can understand exactly what is going on here. Warrant of ejectment in the matter between Inani Prop Holdings and Jason Noah Enterprises to the Sheriff of the Court. Whereas in this action, the said execution creditor on the 17th day of March 2025 obtained a default judgment for the eviction of the execution debtor and each and every person occupying the premises through or under it from the premise or land known as Unit B 3001A and patio balcony probably B 3001 Coral Bay Corner Building, corner of Aramis Avenue and Coral Bay Avenue, Waterkloof Glen. So this is basically clearly stating he's being evicted.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
This is to authorize and require you to put the said execution creditor into possession of the said premises or land by removing therefrom the said execution debtor, which is Jason Noah, as you guys can see here, execution debtor, and all persons claiming occupation by, through, or under it, for which this shall be your warrant, and return to this court what you have done by virtue hereof, signed at Pretoria on this day, the 9th of April 2025. There's a stamp by the clerk of the court. It doesn't get any more official than this. Jason Noah Enterprises is being evicted out of their place of business. So for those of you who didn't get it, on the 17th of March 2025, the sheriff was authorized to kick Jason Noah out of the premises that he was currently renting at. Well, some people may think this is a joke. The legal implications of this warrant of ejectment is actually enforceable by the law. So in case you are wondering why Jason Noah is overseas, so the court order eviction was granted in a default judgment, which means Jason Noah didn't even respond to this. And because of him not responding in time, the sheriff is now authorized to remove him and all of his property off that premises. This means that the company, Jason Noah, and everyone under it loses access and legal possession of that premises. All business operations, staff, equipment, and inventory located there may be affected. At this stage, Jason's legal recourse is limited unless he applies for a stay of execution or appeal the judgment, which is really difficult after receiving a default judgment on the matter, because the court is just going to take it as you rubbing your behind off on us. Furthermore, the damage to his reputation and credit is irreversible. Evictions such as this can ruin a company's reputation, especially seeing that this could negatively affect his credit records and future lease agreements. So as of release of this warrant, Inani Prop Holdings now have their premises and property back in their possession. They can now lease or use the property without any legal hindrance from the debtor, which is Jason Noah. And here's the kicker. There is still a possibility of claims due to damages or unpaid rent. If the property was damaged or there is rent unpaid, the creditor may still pursue financial compensation. With that said, there's always legal costs involved. The execution debtor, which is Jason Noah, may be liable for legal fees and sheriff's costs. So he better slow down with all of that money he's spending overseas. Furthermore, anything left behind in the premises can either be confiscated, sold, or thrown away based on South African laws. Now, why is this such a bad look for Jason Noah? First off, eviction suggests financial trouble.
Emotional, damn it!
Being forcibly removed from a premises due to non-payment or breach of contract implies there is cash flow issues. If someone claims to be a successful Forex trader, failing to pay rent, or especially failing to defend a case in court. That really contradicts that successful image. In public perception, an eviction basically spells broke or you are being irresponsible. So this really looks unprofessional and careless. This suggests that they either ignored or avoided their financial and legal responsibilities. A legitimate solvent company with legal counsel would normally contest or settle such matters either privately or pre-judgment. So the fact that you couldn't contest or settle, not a good look. This is a huge contradiction to the Forex lifestyle that is out there trying to push. Because when you look at Jason is overseas currently, it's fancy cars, eating at fancy restaurants, spoiling his mother, spoiling his partner, yet he's being evicted from his business location. That truly contradicts the wealth narrative, and this may just expose his image as fake or exaggerated. Concerning Jason Noah training and mentoring people, this is also just a bad look, because their perception is gonna run like this. If he is being evicted and he is failing to take responsibility over his financial and legal matters, how will he be able to teach us to manage our money? It just doesn't sound right. In the world of finance, reputation and image is everything. Silence or failure to explain the eviction makes it appear as if there's something to hide. Many will assume there's financial mismanagement, unpaid debts, or failure to meet obligations. In the world of finance, especially Forex, credibility is everything. And this kind of court-backed ejection can destroy it. So if you have to count up red flags or gather evidence that suggests Jason Noah may be broke, the first one would be he can't afford the commercial rent. Huge red flag. The second is he didn't settle the matter before it reached court. That means he's either broke or he's avoiding it. Thirdly, because a sheriff is involved, he has no more control over this issue. Fourth, his business assets is at risk of disposal or seizure. This hints at insolvency. My final thoughts on this matter is that the court action doesn't just affect the company, it reflects directly on Jason Noah as its face and operator. Whether it's mismanagement, overexposure, or financial instability, this public eviction gives a strong impression that the image of wealth may be inflated or unsustainable. The business may not be as successful as portrayed. Followers and clients should proceed with caution. Next time, before you put 10,000 Rand bounties on people's heads, please make sure that your commercial property's rent is paid at least, to avoid such debilitating issues such as this. Forex king? Nah, my bro. You are officially a Forex peasant. With that said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Cheers.
We have gathered here in Cape Town, South Africa, to celebrate and honor global brands that have shown dedication, hard work, and innovation in the financial services industry in the African region. Let's get started with the awards. This one is for the broker that traders rely on the most. Congratulations to IFX Broker. This award goes to a broker that offers strong over-the-counter services, and the winner is...
Come on, man.